standard for lubricants. So the scope is given as the standards prescribed requirement and method of sampling and testing of type of lubricating oil suitable for the crankcase lubricating oil of spark ignition engine of passenger cars. So the detail given in the scope, and also that can be used for the stationary machines like generators, compressors, or any other stationary machines. So that is the standard for petrol engine lubricating oil. The requirements detail mentioned in the standard, I have just given some of those requirements. It has given the base oil requirements, categories use group 1, group 2, group 3 or group 4, and viscosity grade given in the specified table, and engine test performance, physicochemical and bench test requirements, stability and compatibility. These are the main requirements identified in the standard. And for the approval, lubricating oil approval also, there are some requirements given in the standard that mention conform to the performance characteristics given in table 2 of this standard, and the physicochemical and other bench test requirement table 3 of the prototype formulation, that is for the prototype. And also there should be acceptable correlation between the identification properties of the lubricant oil submitted for approval and those of the prototype formulation. So this is a common requirement for other standards also. And packing, regarding the packing of the lubricants, it is given as the material shall be packed in a metal or any other suitable containers. So that is also common for other type of lubricants also. And marking also, there are some requirements given to be followed by the manufacturers, type and the grade of the oil, and manufacturer's name and trademark, net mass or the volume of the material, and identification code to for the traceability. So SLS 1373, that is the standard for diesel engine lubricating oil. Similarly, the scope given, the areas covered under this standard. Basically, the passenger cars, light duty trucks, heavy duty trucks, those operate using petrol, diesel, and also similar to the petrol, the stationary appliances also covered under this standard. And SLS 1396, that is the standard for gear lubricants oil. So scope says the standards prescribe requirement and method of sampling and testing for multipurpose automotive gear lubricating oil that operate under API service category GL4. So that is the standard for the gear lubricants. And SLS 1409, that is for 4-stroke motorcycle engine oil lubricating oil. So it also given the scope as the standards prescribe the requirement and method of sampling, testing of lubricating oil to be used in 4-stroke cycle spark ignition gasoline engine. So this is also the requirements detail given in the standard. Viscosity grades, physicochemical and other bench test requirements, performance level, the category given as API SG, stability, and the compatibility requirements given in the standard. And SLS 1424, the standard for grease for general automotive and other applications. The area covered or the scope is this prescribed the requirements and method of sampling, testing for lubricating grease suitable for general automotive and other applications. And SLS 1446, that is for 2-stroke cycle petrol engines standard. So similarly, there are some requirements given in the standard for two-stroke engine oil. So that is based on the JASO service category FC. And the requirements coming under this standard: performance index and physicochemical properties, stability, compatibility. So those are coming under the requirement of this standard also. And before finishing, I think there are some categories we have identified in this standard. Now some of the categories now obsolete, so therefore we need to review this standard to be in line with the new identified categories of API classifications. Thank you.